Best Bitcoin trading strategies. Welcome back, guys. It's Crypto Rocco from Rockstar Trading Channel. If you've ever lost money in trading, you may want to watch this video till the end. About 95% to 99% people lose money in trading and investing. So to be in the top 5% or top 1 or 3%, you have to be different to what most people are doing. You have to think contrarianly. If you remember Bitcoin, how you got involved in Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure most people got involved in Bitcoin when it went parabolic end of 2017. That's when you heard about Bitcoin. This is when market manipulation happened and you people lost money. We've seen it with Bitcoin futures, we've seen it with Barked, we've seen it with Bitcoin halving. We always see buy the rumor, sell the news, market manipulation happening. Newbies and retail traders buying at the top and selling at the bottom. It's happened before, it's gonna happen in going forward. It's human psychology. This is why trading is so difficult. We have to fight against our emotions. The first thing I talk about in trading is risk management and psychology. That's the first thing. I could give you the exact strategy, but because of human psychology, you're not gonna make money. And it's not just in the higher time frame, we see it in the shorter time frames as well, guys. Bitcoin pumps, goes one way, people get excited, then it goes the other way, then you look to buy, it stops you out, and then goes another way. So you have to have a contrarian thinking. I'll share with you an indicator that you can use, but it's not about an indicator. If you think you can just have one indicator and make money, you're wrong. If people are telling you that, that's wrong. They're probably selling you something. It's always, guys, you need to look at the whole bigger picture. You need to see what's happening on price action, what the trend is, so using support and resistance. That's how you trade. There's not just one indicator. I'll be sharing with you an indicator, but it's not just about one indicator. It's about price action. So the strategy that I use, that I teach, is a trend following strategy. We look to buy pullbacks, so we don't buy breakouts like most people. We look to get into pullbacks using support and resistance, using trend, using moving averages. There are indicators I use, but it's all about candlesticks. It's about what price is telling on the hourly, daily. So that's the first key bit I want to share with you. You have to think differently. If you just follow what most people are doing, you'll be in the 95%. And it's not an overnight thing. I'm not saying join my educational group and you're gonna make money overnight, take my course, you're gonna make money. It doesn't work like that. I won't say that, but if you put time in, if you put work in, you can join our group, learn with each other, and try to grow. But it's not just one thing. I want to say that very clearly. So what is the indicator I'm going to talk about in this video? The main indicator I'll talk about is a long-short ratio. So let me quickly explain to you the long-short ratio. Before getting into it, I just want to remind again, Bitcoin strategies, whichever strategy you use, you can use my strategy that I teach, or you can use another strategy, but try to think differently. Think about what other people are thinking as well. Would people be selling? Would people be buying? Few people are starting to see this was a parabolic move. We should not have been buying at 9,400. If it consolidates and we get a set up, we could buy it, but this wasn't a level to buy. Or when it dumped, I actually posted a signal about buying Bitcoin at 4,000 because Bitcoin had dumped so much. Who's gonna sell? Most people had probably sold here. So think about, if you use whatever strategy you use, think about what other people are doing, and think about what the price is telling us. Try to read the story of price action. So what is long-short ratio? The long-short ratio represents the amount of security available for short sale compared to amount that is actually short sold. The long-short ratio can be used as an indicator for a specific security, but also can be used to show value of short sales taking place for a basket of securities or the market as a whole. The ratio is impacted by the demand of securities borrowing for short sale by supplying security available for short sale. It can be used as market sentiment indicator. So this is one of the main reasons we're going to use it. So understanding the long-short ratio. The long-short ratio represents the amount of security available for short selling versus the amount actually borrowed and sold. So long-short ratio is considered a barometer for investors' expectations, with how long-short ratio indicating a positive in investors' expectation. So again, that's just a definition I wanted to read out, but the way I'll use it is I'll explain to you very simply. So this chart, the long short ratio, is basically showing percentage of accounts that are long, percentage of accounts that are short, and it gives you a ratio. So at the moment the ratio is 1.36, and most people you'd say is long. So what does this indicator mean? Does 60% mean sell, 50% mean sell? There's no exact figure that you just buy and sell. Again, like I said, you have to incorporate a few different things into your trading. So the way you'll do it is, you go on the hourly and see what the market is telling you. So at the moment the market's quiet. I'm recording this video on a weekend market. If you look on the hourly time frame, it's in a sideways consolidation, so not much is happening. When we see big moves, that's when you get extreme fears. You see extreme big moves in long short ratio as well. So I'll demonstrate the daily time frame. It works really well in scalping, and I've got a free video on YouTube as well. Check that video out. It's a scalping video. You can use this indicator with my scalping strategy video. There's loads of videos. I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. You can check out the group if you want, but our only request is you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. I put a lot of effort into it, so I'd really appreciate if you can smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. So to make my point, I'm going to use the daily time frame. So let's have a look at the daily time frame. We can see a big variance in long and short ratio. So we're gonna look at some of these high points and see what's happened to the price. So what are the first the point we've seen the highest in the long short ratio was 0.98. That was 4th of the 11th. So what happened on 4th of the 11th? Maybe I won't go back to that far, but let's actually try to get onto the 4th of the 11th. So 4th of the 11th, we can see it had a bit of a dump. So the longs were quite high, and we saw a bit of a dump. Let's see on the 14th and 15th what happened. So on here, guys, it's showing that the shorts are quite high. So if we are thinking differently, the price should go up. So we think of it as a counter trend. Again, follow the trend. I follow the trend, but I try to counter what other people are doing, because most people lose money. So if you do the opposite of what most people are doing, you can expect to make money. That's the understanding behind it. So when longs are high, we look for shorts. When shorts are low, when the shorts are high, we look for longs. That's the basic idea of it. It's not just about buying and selling with this indicator. It's not that easy. But if you look at the context, what the price is telling us, the high time frame analysis, where are the moving averages, again, whichever strategy you use. I personally use a moving average. That's the main strategy that I use, and I use trend. So those are the first two strategies. So I followed those two trends, and moving average and then candlestick patterns. So let's go back to this again. This is saying on the 14th and 15th the shorts were quite high. Let's go to the 14th and 15th. So 14th and 15th were these. The next day we saw a huge, about 11% move up. Let's carry on. I mean, we had a bit of a spike, but the next time you can say that the long short ratio is almost at highs again. So let's see what happened here. This is the 21st of April. So 21st of April was this dump. Again, these are not going to be exact, but you can use this information to trade positively. And then this is the clear extreme point we've not seen at these levels. So this is a level that you would be interested in. So this is on the 23rd of April. So these ones are not as high. So it's up to you how you want to use it. Use this information. This is not gospel. At the start of the video, I said if you're just thinking about an indicator to be rich or just one trader, I provide signals in the group, and Bitcoin has been great for us. We've been longing Bitcoin, but I lose trades as well. It was great that we won trades, but it's not just about one indicator, guys. You can see how I trade or learn your own strategy, but it's about learning over time. So let's see what happened on the 23rd of April. So 23rd of April was that big move up. but 15% move up. So this was 23rd of April. Then guys, 25 and 26 we had big, the longs were quite high. This was the highest long ratio we've seen. 25 and 26, what happened? 25 and 26, 25 and 26, nothing happened. So when you see that, you'll be thinking, why is that? Why is nothing happened? That's a question you can ask, and I can tell you that 25 and 26 was probably near the weekend as well. Yeah, 25, 26 actually was Monday, Tuesday, but you know, weekends are usually quiet on the market. 23rd, 24th, usually on the weekends you can see the markets actually. 25 and 26 was the weekend, because this was April data. You can see 25 and 26 in the weekend, so you could probably be a bit wary of that. So what we saw then, the market were dipping, the shorts are getting aggressive here again on the 28th and 29th. So what happened on the 28th and 29th? 28th, not much happened. 29th, we had that huge breakout. What happened here? People are getting excited, longs are quite high, so we have to see what happens here. So if the longs are high, you should not be looking to buy. You'd probably be looking for a short setup. Don't just sell because you've had it, you know, used a strategy that you want to learn, or whatever strategy you want to learn. You could, like I said, you can check mine out or learn one for yourself. You'd need to use a setup. You can't just go long and short using that. On the 5-minute time frame, I might make another video on a 5-minute time frame. You can actually use that. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. The video's already gone quite long, but you can see the power of this, guys. That's why I titled the video the long short ratio market manipulation. So it's very important to think about what the markets are doing. And again, if you just joined and people tell you you can be a profitable trader within a day or two, that's not possible, guys. Usually it could take up to 2 years. It took me 3 years before I became profitable, and some people can do it quicker, some people can be longer, and it takes a lot of time mentoring, working with people. So I'll quickly talk about the 5-minute time frame as well. So we can see the long ratio is quite high at the moment, and we can see the price has taken a little bit of a dump. I personally wouldn't short it. Yeah, I want to see it lose the trend and then look for my trading setup. And if you look at these zones, these are my trading setup longs using pullbacks when the trend is up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I wanted to really give you this long video to explain to you what my thoughts are on the markets. It's a very difficult place. It's not a nice place, and there's lots of horrible people out there trying to make your money, big whales. And it's not just in Bitcoin. I trade Forex and other markets. All markets are heavily manipulated. There's wrong news coming out recently, you know, the job numbers, there's been issues with that. Stocks, we just saw the huge dump in Tesla after Elon Musk tweet. We've seen Donald Trump moving stock market and oil. So this is a very cruel industry, so we have to be very careful with what we do. So at the end of the video I mentioned the group as well, so if you're interested, for less than only $25 you can check out the group. There's an educational course as well. I'm providing live streams, daily updates on what levels I'm looking to buy, and when altcoins are going up, I'm providing signals. So I highly recommend you check it out. There's a course as well available, so that's why the price is going up. So if you're interested, highly recommend you check it out. I'll leave the website links below if you are interested. Again, I'm not saying you're going to be profitable overnight, but if you're happy to put the work in, again, you can maybe make some money using my signals that I provide, but it's more about you working and learning and getting better over time. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification button. Comment below your thoughts on it. What do you think about these market manipulators being contrarian, trying to be in that top 1 to 3% of traders that actually make money? Comment below, guys, and let's have a discussion. So thank you very much. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much.